I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. I can't imagine it. Like, when I talk to people who say, I want to quit smoking, I say, when? They go, oh, well, soon. Well, that means you don't want to quit. You want to keep smoking for a while and quit later. I can't imagine a mind frame or a mindset where I want to do something and can't do it. Because if you have that kind of mind, if your mind is so fundamentally broken that you cannot do with your own mind what you want to do, right? You know, like that, then you're just fucked. If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life. Because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. Right. You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control, zero influence. You can't control anything. You're just a feather in the wind, waiting for life to blow you from happy place to sad place to happy place to sad place, completely hoping on the gods to be fortunate to you, because if any genuine discomfort comes your way, you're fucked. It is trained, like everything else in life. It is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain. Because all of our minds have been under constant assault for years. The way the mind functions, the way people interact, has changed so significantly in the last 10 years you wouldn't believe. Because everybody's fucking distracted. They're getting distracted by this, distracted by that, watching fucking Netflix, jerking off to Pornhub like fucking jackasses. It's so easy to win if you can control your own mind. But it seems that nobody fucking can. It gets to a point where you finally must accept the reality that your physicality and your mentality as a man are linked, and you cannot be happy and strong in your mind if you are weak in your body. You need to have a strong body to have a strong mind as a man. There's no way to escape it. And that's one of the reasons why I preach so much about training, learning to fight, get in the gym, get bigger, get stronger. You will fix your mind if you fix your body. You should be as strong as you possibly can. We're now teaching the new generation of men that they don't have duty and they can just act on their feelings and act how they feel, and they don't have to act as a man should. Do you know what happens when you get men who just act how they feel? You get school shooters, you get violence, you get rapists. Men who do not control their emotions are dangerous. If you find a man who is stoic, he's not going to hurt people. He's going to sit and think about his actions very carefully, and he's going to be a good man who protects and provides for his family. You find a man who just acts out on impulse and does whatever he feels like, you're going to find a dangerous man. Sitting here telling men to cry more and act with their feelings and it's okay to feel this way, that way, etc., and have no self-control. That is why we have the problems we have in the world.
Hey, Andrew, so how do I get like a six-pack quick? What's the fastest way to get a six-pack?
Why does it have to be quick? Why does it have to be easy? Why do you think life is all quick and easy? Why can't it be hard and difficult? Why can't you suffer? Because suffering is what gives it value. If everyone had a six-pack and it was quick and easy, then it wouldn't be valuable, would it? If everyone walked around with a six-pack and they got it easily, then no one would give a shit. The whole point is that it's difficult to get. Value is linked to difficulty. If you want something that is valuable, you need something which is difficult to obtain. The fact that you just said you wanted it quick and easily shows that your whole mental model is fucked. You shouldn't be thinking about quick and easy. You should be thinking about hard, suffering, pain, going through it. That's what you should be thinking about. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because when it is done, then everyone's going to know that I went through something difficult. The bad things that are happening to you are what you need to become the man that you want to be. Someone emails me and says, this has happened to me. I'm like, good. No, what do you mean good? It's terrible. How else are you going to become important? How else are you going to find endless fire to get up and struggle in the face of the competition that's out here? How else are you're going to do all that with a nice, cushy life? If any man's honest with himself, think about the biggest transformative stages in your life. Think about the times you got the most work done. It was a bad part of your life. You were heartbroken, or you lost a house, or broke, or whatever. That's when you did shit. When everything was fine, when the woman's still sucking dick, the mortgage is paid, dinner's on time, it's kind of doop-de-doop-de-doo, little by little, do a little bit of work, do a little bit of relax. But the big events come from trauma. This is it. So it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to climb the mountain. So when I get a message from whoever and he goes, my wife left me, I'm devastated. I say, I understand. I completely understand how hard it can be to lose a woman that you've given your entire life to. And you've done so many nice things. And then because of one thing you did, her innate and absolutely insane level of ungratefulness has turned her bitter, and she now talks to you like she hates you over one thing you've done after thousands of efforts showing how dedicated you are to her. And even now that you're prepared to die for her, she doesn't give a shit about you. I understand that pain. But my answer is, good, it's still good. Now take all of that pain, and instead of emailing me, do this. We live in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. It does matter, and I'm gonna tell you who it matters to. It matters to your soul, and it matters to God. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why, because God dislikes you because you're fucking lazy. Start to work, start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky you'll become. God is unhappy with these people. And inside their hearts, they're unhappy. We talk about depression, anxiety, all those things you mentioned earlier on this podcast. That comes from self-loathing. You loathe your own weakness. You loathe your own laziness. This is what all of these things are. I don't feel depression. How can I feel depression when I'm the most powerful version of me that I could ever fucking be? How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones? How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me, men who thought they could test me in fair combat? How can I feel depressed? It's impossible. Do you understand? Every fucking day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do. It's called discipline. It's called being a man. It's not about feeling like doing it. If you only do things you feel like doing, you know what you end up doing?
What?
You end up sitting around with a belly, drinking soya fucking latte bullshit. That's what you end up doing if you only do what you feel like doing. You have to wake up and say, I don't feel like training, but I must train. I will stop being a loser. I will follow the word of Tate. You need to do what you're supposed to do, not what you feel like fucking doing.
Okay.
That's the difference between a man and a fucking child. You do not become a man doing what you feel like doing. You become a man doing what you're supposed to fucking do. The men on the Titanic didn't feel like dying that day. It's your duty. It is your duty to not be a fat piece of shit. But you fucked it up because of a lack of motivation. The world is hyper-competitive. If you're going to be a man who's going to sit and say, I'm just sad, you are always going to lose in competition to men like me. Yeah. And there has to be losers for there to be winners. I am tired of sympathy. Sympathy doesn't work for anybody. I'm not going to sit here and be sympathetic for people who say they're too sad to try hard and be their best. Guess what? Perhaps I was sad every time I did exactly what I was supposed to do and trained anyway. Perhaps I was afraid when I fought anyway. Perhaps I was tired when I worked anyway. This is how you get ahead in life. I don't have a fucking ounce of sympathy for these people who sit here and say, well, I feel this way, so I can't. Then don't do it. Stay down there. The winners are at the top, and the winners at the top don't give a shit about how they feel. We wake up and we perform regardless of how we feel day after day. So if I'm going to ignore my own feelings, I'm certainly not going to take into consideration anybody else's. Yeah. Why am I going to ignore how I feel and make sure I'm constantly performing regardless, flawlessly, and then sit and go, oh, but he doesn't feel good, so he's allowed to fuck up. No, you are not. You're not allowed to fuck up to your ancestors or to God or to yourself. You have to perform. Baseline of masculinity as a whole is the thing that makes a good man is that he does what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to work and he works anyway. He doesn't want to go to war and he fights anyway. He doesn't want to get up, he gets up anyway. That's the whole point of it. We didn't want to die in the Titanic. Guess what happened? We died in the Titanic. You can't sit there as a man and say you don't feel like it. You're not allowed to not feel like it. You're supposed to do it anyway, regardless. Yeah. So when a man sits there and says, oh, but you don't understand, I'm struggling with motivation. If you are struggling with the motivation to be a winner, then stay a fucking loser. No problem. Stay a loser. Don't care. Because in my circle, there's no losers around me. Your energy is disgusting. I find it revolting. I don't like weakness around me, even near me. Even people coming up saying hello to me. If you're depressed, don't even shake my hand. I do not have time for losers on any regard. Winners only. I find it amazing there are people out here today who are going to sit and say, oh, I'm sad, I'm too depressed, I don't want to work hard. Do you understand that only 200 years ago, there were peasants out working a field, starving, surviving the Black Death, surviving the plague, struggling to exist just to reproduce so that 200 years later you can be the end of their bloodline for you to sit on your ass and do fucking nothing. Like, you're a fuck up. You're fucking up your entire bloodline of your entire ancestry. You owe these people things. They went through hell for you to exist. You have a debt, you have a duty to pay. You have to be the best possible version of yourself. And the same to God. God loves people who try. God loves people who work hard. It's amazing if you try your very best all the time, what God will give you. He'll give it to you, anything you want, if you actually try. Not convincing yourself you try, actually try. They're different things.
I do not feel like training, but I still train because I'm a disciplined individual. You don't get to go through life only doing the things you feel like doing. Do you know who gets to do that?
Women.
For women get to do what they feel like doing. As a man, you have to do the things you're supposed to do. Because what we said earlier is absolutely true. It's player versus player. Now, if I wake up, I've already got this massive head start over you in life. I'm getting every genetic gift, plus all my finances, plus my network. And I wake up and I decide, even though I don't feel like working, I'm going to work my ass off. And you wake up way down there, peon, and you can't be bothered to work. What chance do you have against men like us? You don't stand a chance. You can't get the girl. We'll take the girl off you. We'll bankrupt your ass. We'll kick you out your house. You name it. You don't stand a chance. Now, if you're going to wake up and look in the mirror and understand that you're absolutely not crushable, that you're a rabbit, and that lions exist, and that's not going to motivate you to do something about it, then you're a lost cause. And there's no point asking us a question. You know exactly what you need to do. If you want to stay killable, then stay killable. But I can't live that way. I would refuse to live that way. It's a disgrace to my bloodline. It's a disgrace to my parents who struggled to raise me for me to be anything other than the best version of myself. That's honor. I have honor to my last name and to my ancestry. It would be disgusting for them all to have fought saber-toothed tigers so I can wake my lazy ass up, jerk off all day, and ask on YouTube how I can stop being a fucking loser. You understand where I'm coming from?
No, 100%.
So this is down to you, my friend. And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk. But you're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. And like Justin says, you need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then you're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay a nobody. I am absolutely and utterly a believer in hard work. I'm a proponent of hard work. I have all this money and all I do is work. My entire life is work. This podcast is work. I'm getting in the car, I'm going to another meeting, work. I'm going to fuck a bitch, that's work. I'm going to go to the gym so I'm in good shape, work. It's all work. My entire life is work. And people don't want to look at life that way. They want to talk about work-life balance and being lazy and all this crap. I don't believe in any of that. I believe in if you want to win, you have to outcompete the man who's prepared to do nothing but work. It's player versus player. If you're going to sit there and go, I don't want to work more than an hour a day, well, the guy who does want to work more than an hour a day is going to beat you. And no matter how smart you are, there's always a smart dude who's doing the same smart work you are for more hours than you're doing it. That's just the nature of the game. I believe there's only 3 reasons people are not rich. One of 3 reasons. They're either stupid, arrogant, or lazy. Stupid is actually the smallest category. People think, oh, you know, there's a lot of stupid people. There are, but I know a lot of stupid people with a lot of money, right? There's so much money in it. To be too stupid to generate money, I think is less than 5% of the population. We're genuinely too dumb to ever make a good wage. Then you have arrogant and lazy, and these are the 2 most common. Lazy because people just, oh, you know, but I need time to myself. Oh, you know, but it's the evening. Or, you know, it's hyper competitive. There are people who do not need times to themselves. There are people, there's an Indian in Islam, or there's a guy in Islamabad who'll do your job online for $3 an hour and he doesn't sleep. You're gonna lose, right? So if you're gonna be lazy in any regard, you have to understand there are people like me who are billionaires who work 18 hours a day. When I finish this, I get into my car and I open my laptop and I work on my way to my next appointment. And I'm gonna work all night till the day I go. When I go to sleep, I close my laptop and I'm asleep a minute later. I work, that's all I do. So lazy is a big problem because people go, oh, but I just want to relax. If you just want to relax, that's fine. But you're competing against people who just don't want to relax and you're going to lose. And the last, and I'd say that's around, a lot of people have that element to them. A lot of people are lazy. That's about 50% of people. But the main reason people are not rich is because they're arrogant. 50% of people are brutally arrogant. And I'll give you an example. I have a school where I teach people how to make money. It's called The Real World. What's called Hustles University, it's now called The Real World. Go to realworld.ai. You can see it at CobraTip.com. I sit here as a billionaire. And I sit and say, I will teach you how to make money online. Anybody, 18 modern wealth creation methods. It's $49 a month. And people will sit there in their brutal arrogance and as a brokey with no money and go, yeah, but can he really teach me? I have everything you've ever fucking dreamed of. And I have all the money. You have nothing. And you're so arrogant that you believe you know more than me, or that you can do it without me, or that I don't know how to teach you. The arrogance of people is truly mind-bending. If you know so much, why are you broke? You obviously don't know. If I want to learn how to box, I wouldn't walk into a boxing gym, find a guy who can box and go, yeah, you know, not bad, but can he really punch? Like, this is how people think when it comes to money. You guys are all successful enough. You can sit there and say, look, I do X, Y, Z. I have X, Y, Z. You don't have it. So do you want to learn how to play piano from the piano teacher, or do you want to sit there as an arrogant brokey? Most people are brutally arrogant. And you can sit there and you can try and help them, and they're just so arrogant. They think, oh, I can do it myself, or I'll work it out myself. I don't need help. And it's arrogance, and it keeps them at the bottom. Everything great that's happened to me in my life, someone taught me. I had a kickboxing coach. My dad was my chess coach. You get taught things. To sit there and think you're too good to learn. Well, this is the problem. Most people are broke. Most people are broke because they're arrogant, bro. This is the truth. It's nothing to do with how stupid they are. They're just arrogant people. When I was broke, I couldn't sleep. I don't know how there's broke people out here sleeping just fine at night. Going, oh, you know, inflation's 20%, gas prices are 6 times, everything on the news is a lie, I never stand a chance of ever getting rich, where's my pillow? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I go to bed at night as a teenager and think, I looked it up on the internet. It was a Honda Civic Type R. I wanted one. It was 38,000 pounds. I had no money. Less than 50 pounds on my bank account. Couldn't afford it. Then I looked up how much a Ferrari cost. 210,000 pounds. And I said to Tristan, my brother, I was like, there are people with 210,000 pounds for a car. And he's like, yes, so? I'm like, no, not so. How? If I worked my job for 6 years and saved every penny, if I walked to work and didn't eat, I couldn't buy this car. How are people doing this? I couldn't sleep at night when I was broke. I knew that everything was a lie. I knew the Matrix was lying to me. I knew I had to find a way out. I was sitting there going, I refuse to live my human years and be some second-class citizen peasant when there's people out here who get to do whatever the fuck they want. I couldn't tolerate it, and I was so uncomfortable that it gave me the motivation I needed to escape. But the people who go, oh yeah, nice Ferrari, yeah. Back to the TV. Dummies, losers. And the thing about the world is, we need losers. I'm not mad at losers. If that's the reality you've chosen to live, you get one spin in this version of life, and you decide you want to be a loser, that's fantastic, because my cars need cleaning, you know, my hotel room needs cleaning, I have a party with all these beautiful women that's a bit of a mess. Please, go pick it up. Somebody needs to do that shit. I ain't gonna fucking do it. If I had to walk into a hotel room and clean up after some other man's party, I guarantee you I'd do whatever it fucking took to become rich so I didn't have to do that shit. But you want to do that for 20 years? Thanks, friend. Someone's got to flip the fucking burgers. Someone has to make the fries. I want a Happy Meal now and again. But I don't feel sorry for you people, because you fucking deserve it, because it's a decision you made. You made that decision. If you're sitting at home and you say, I don't want to be a loser, you know what to do. I told you how to escape the Matrix. CobraTate.com. You can join. I'll teach you. But if you're going to sit there and go, nah, maybe this guy with hundreds of millions of dollars is trying to scam me out of 25 pounds. All right, smart ass. Have fun at McDonald's. Get fucked. I have no sympathy for these people. Zero. My basic premise is that I refuse to believe in things that take power away from me. If you are in a haunted house and you believe in ghosts, you're scared of the haunted house. If you're in a haunted house and you don't believe in ghosts, you're just in a house and you don't care. So I don't like the idea when someone explains to me the idea of one day waking up and being miserable and not wanting to live anymore, and it's nothing to do with my circumstances and I have no power over it, and no matter how good my life is, I'm still gonna feel terrible and I'm gonna wanna die. That's not an idea I subscribe to. Yeah, Feeling depressed is real.
Yeah.
Depression as a disease, I do not subscribe to. The idea, I believe, that if you feel depressed, something is depressing you, and you should try your best to fix it. You should take control of your life and do your best to fix it. The idea, but they don't say that. They don't talk that. They say depression like it's this magic thing that comes out the sky and it gets in your brain, and you're sad no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it, and you need to only take pills. And I think that's a very bad way to look at the world, and that's a bad idea to subscribe to. And if you start to feel depressed, let's say your girl leaves you and you start to feel depressed, but you believe in the idea of depression, you're now going to start diagnosing yourself as clinically depressed, self-hypnosing yourself into hypnotizing yourself into being clinically depressed. And it's amazing how you can speak things into existence. I cannot become depressed because I don't believe in it. That's just who I am as a person. I don't believe in it. I do not believe in things that take power away from me. So, and people sit there and they try very hard to convince me it's real, which is actually quite interesting because it's always usually depressed people who sit there and try very hard to defend this idea. If you're so scared, if depression's so terrible, why are you sticking up for it? Why are you fighting so hard to convince me it's such a powerful force? Why shouldn't you be doing the opposite? Shouldn't you be listening to me? Whose team are you on? Like, do you want to be depressed? Like, it's insanity, these people who are so desperate to push this idea. I think that you feel depressed sometimes because you're human. And also, let's look at it. Let's pretend I'm completely wrong, right? We can look at situational depression like you just described. We can talk about brain imbalance and chemical imbalance. We can talk about clinical depression that you get and it's chronic and there's nothing you can do about it, whatever. Let's pretend all these things are completely true.
All right.
The best option, the best thing to do is still to get up, be an adult, control your emotions, be stoic, and do the things.
Welcome everybody on this beautiful stream. We are back with another beautiful stream, and yeah, man, we are here with like some more opportunities, looking for some trades here, looking for some like giving people a free knowledge. That's it. That's the ultimate goal for today. You all know me. I'm your host, Usman Hamza, and on Usman Trading Floor. And so we have almost 1 minute or half minute left for this candle to close. Yeah, 15 seconds for our candle to close. After this candle will close, we will. All right, so candle close. So let's do some analysis. Last daily candle close bearish. Oh, yeah, last daily candle close bearish. So, and we don't have a bottom wick. I think we can come down to create a bottom wick and to fill this wick, and then we may reject from this area. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour candle close below this range, uh, below this range here, definitely close below this range. So yeah, we close below this range. If we look at the 1-hour time frame, let's remove this. And 1-hour time frame, like look at this candle, man. This candle came all the way down, and then what happened? Oh, I think 4-hour candle closed bullish. So yeah, as long as we don't break the low of this candle, we can't go for a trade because this is the bearish 4-hour candle. And on the 1-hour time frame, if we can get a closure above the range, above this range, we will go for a buy. This is a little area that is concerning for us, but oh wow, uh, let's see. So we'll see, man. We'll see like how we can take the trade here, and 30-minute looking good. And if we can get a closure below the range, we also have to break this candle low, man. This, if we don't have this wick, man, then that could be very, very good. But now previous 4-hour candle close bullish, we can't. This can be the what we say, like bottom wick for the 4-hour candle. And 1 hour is bearish, a very weak bearish, extremely weak bearish, like nothing. 30-minute is bullish, 15-minute is bullish. So yeah, so potentially we are looking for cells close below this area, uh, but not for now. Potentially looking for cells close below this area, and this is like no trade range, you all know this. Yeah, today we also have risky buys. Potential buys are still above here, but we also found one more risky buys today, like yesterday. Yesterday we have risky buys, and yeah, today we also have risky buys here, and because if we can get a closure above this resistance area, let's see me see on the 50, yeah, 15-minute time is also same, man, then look at this, like we have clean range till this level, and that is 61 pip range, 60 pip range, yeah, 60 pip range. So my risky buys are here. This is my no trade range. I am looking for potential sells close below, but we have to break this candle low, and potential buys close above, and we can, oh shit, so delete this and take the line from here. That's it. Yeah, that's it, man. GJ, 4 hour candle close bullish. Previous daily is bullish. Previous weekly is bullish. Previous monthly is bearish, but whatever. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute. So what we need a bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. Look at this. We don't have any bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. And after creating a bottom wick, we need a closure above this range. After creating a bottom wick, again, listen. After creating a bottom wick, after creating a bottom wick, after creating a bottom wick, we need a closure above the range. Let me write this, like most of the people don't even understand, man. So I think now you can understand better. After creating a bottom wick, we need a closure above the range. For 4 hour candle, we need a closure above the range. Do we have any bottom wick? Absolutely not. Like Imran Khan said, absolute, this is the best. Oh wow, look at this, man. Look at this. Would you look at that? I think you, yeah, I think you look at that. So this is just the start of the 4 hour candle. So let me have my chat box in front of me so we can get the people's comments in the real time. And guys, if you are on the stream, leave a like on the stream. That would be good. And man, oh wow, how are you doing, my friend? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Shijoke Lalas. Bro, Happy New Year, man. I appreciate your presence on my stream one more time. Man, actually, Happy New Year to all of the community that I have. Happy New Year to all of the community. And man, in this year, we are here to bring the change. We are here to bring the change, and you will see the change. Like when we will take the trade for today, you will see a change, man. So let's give a like to the stream. That would be good. And yeah, man, I appreciate everyone who leave a like on the stream. So what I said, like, man, we don't have a bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. It can go up to this level, but man, is this our playbook setup? No, man. This is not the playbook setup. You have 13 wins already. Yeah, bro, we have 13 wins. Already 30 wins. 13 wins. So already this new year, no, this not in this year. We took 2 break even in this year. We took 13 wins in the 2023, man. How? And I I calculate the wins that I took on the stream. These are the trades. All of the trades were taken on the live stream. So yeah, only one loss taken on the live stream and 13 wins taken on the live stream. Reset it. Why, bro? Why? Why we have to reset it? I think we should be good, man. We don't need to reset it. So let me tell you one thing, guys. Look at this. We break the low of this candle. Someone may get into this trade and was like, hey man, I don't want to miss this trade. What about now? So this is where I wait for the higher confirmations. This is where I wait for, not like, hey man, candle is moving very hard, so I have to get into this trade. No, no, this is not the case. If you are, then you are not mature enough to trade. Then you are not mature enough to trade the markets if you get into the trades just like now. We have 4 hour bullish candle, we have 1 hour weak bearish candle, a doji candle, 30 minute is bullish, 15 minute is bullish. Oh yeah, man, that was the sell stop that we have yesterday. And get into this trade, stop loss was this. As this candle approached to this level, I move my stop loss to break even, stop loss at break even, and that was the just like funny entry. And also that was like no risk on this trade. So that was the break even for the yesterday's trade. Yeah, this trade goes in like, man, 10 pips in profit. I have this trade 10 pips, 11 pips in profit, and I have this entry 22 pips in profit. 22 pips in profit, but I didn't close anything. So this is the thing we will do again today. We will look for like to get some like 20 pip trade here, man. Not 5 pips, not 6 pips, not 10 pips. We need a good trade here. So this is pushing up, and we don't have, and we shouldn't have any problem. We have one, we have second, third, fourth, fifth. This is the fifth 15-minute consecutive bullish candle. We can't get into the trade on the next candle when the 4 hour candle has no top bottom wick, when the 1 hour candle has no bottom wick, when the 30-minute candle has no bottom wick, when the 15-minute, and we get into this trade and anticipating for the sixth candle to just continue up. Does it like very simple to you? I don't think so. This is as simple as it is. This is not simple. And same thing happening with the UJ. I was looking for the candle to close above this range, but what happened? Candle closed above the range. Next candle just came up. So there was a setup, but was there any entry? No, absolutely no. There was no entry here. So let me see one thing here. All right. So looking like we may get the closure below the range. What kind of closure I like? Hmm. This is the this is a good question that I asked from myself. Yeah. So to start 2024, man, these numbers were not our 2023, and the trades or the numbers that we will took in 2024 will not be the 2024. Here is the actual, let me show you this. Here is the actual progress. If I take 100 wins, but I can't even pass my funded challenge, then I didn't make anything. So that is why I am saying here is the progress, not in the numbers of trades. And like, man, we have everything. Like, we have over our record. Oh, candle close above the range. 15-minute candle close above the range. So yeah, man, this is good. GJ, we know it closed good candle, but what I said, after creating a bottom wick for the 4-hour candle, we need closure above. We get the closure above the range. Do we have this thing? We get this thing. We need closure above. We need closure above. We get this thing. Oh, yeah, we can't have more words than this. So, do we have anything? Do we have bottom wick for the 4-hour candle? No, we don't have the bottom wick. So now let me explain why I have all my numbers, because you can see, like, after where I have written Usman trading floor, after that you can see total trades taken. I never write here like trades taken in 2023, trades taken in 2024. This is total trades taken. So I don't have to look at my live stream just for like 2024, man. I'm here for like 2025, I'm here for like 2026, 2027. I will stream even on my marriage day. I will stream, man. In front of my relatives. That will put some extra pressure on me. That would be sick, man. If I do stream in front of my relatives, that will put some extra pressure on me. And I'm ready to handle that pressure. I'm ready to handle that pressure, man. So, yeah, man, I'm ready to handle that pressure. So, before this uneven move down, before this candle, I was looking for candle to close below this range. But man, this candle done a bullshit. Like if this candle don't have this, like this bottom wick, then man, the trade would be easy. Now because previous 4 hour candle is bearish, now bullish, now we have to wait for the candle to break this candle low so we can take a buy. And man, what kind of shit is this, man? Why this candle did that thing? I think this is the test for our skill set. Yeah, market is putting us in the test to check our skill set. And we are ready, man. We are ready. We don't have any problem to give a test to the market. We are ready for this challenge. I accepted this challenge. I accepted this market challenge. So I will try to perform better. This is my job. So yeah, let me show you my yesterday. All right, so look at this. My yesterday was, oh, we have more. Uh, Here it is. Look at my yesterday. 1% risk, stopped at break even, and that was just like a bullshit. No, no, no. This is not a bullshit, man. That was like nothing. That was like nothing. So if we look at this thing and if we look at the 30-minute time frame, we have 10 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close. And I think I think we will close below the range. So let's see, man. So yeah. Mm,
You know what I've noticed? I notice a lot of things, and what I've noticed is that an average 20-year-old now has more money than an average 20-year-old did 10 years ago. People are getting wealthy young now, and I can tell you this much, right? Maybe young people had money back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but there was no social media, so there's no proof. But now, we see it everywhere. We see it everywhere. And honestly, let me tell
man,
you
this
this:
is the
being
motivation that I
wealthy
get
young
every day.
is much better than being wealthy when you're older. Long gone are the days when only older people had money. Let's say like 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus. Now you got 20-year-olds driving Lamborghinis and
Yeah,
having
man.
cool watches. So
This is the
so
reality.
so this whole shift is brought upon through social media. Through social media, you're in front of thousands of eyes every day. So you gotta know how to monetize and leverage all of that.
Yeah. This is the reality, man. This is the reality. Like now, 20 years old kids, like, so let me see youngest billionaire in the world. We have youngest billionaire at the age of 19. Second youngest billionaire is Kim Jong Un. Oh man, this is just like this is whatever. So he is like, so man, we have Salimat Del Vecchio, youngest billionaire at the age of 19. And man, people bro get rich billionaire in just like youngest millionaire in the world. Maybe he was like at 3 4 years. So yeah, man, he's the same. They are not showing me. Oh shit, man. So yeah. So this is where whole paradigm shift where people think, hey man, I'm older than you, so that means I'll have more money than you. But now this paradigm is way too like older, man. Now people are getting rich, man, quickly, because there are too much opportunities every day. So if you guys are on the stream, look at this. Look at this. This candle has no bottom wick. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. So let me see what was my plans for this. Yeah, I am looking for, let me go to the left hand side where I am looking for cells. Oh, we have no problem area here. So let's just remove this. Oh, yeah, let's just keep this. So I am looking for cells on UJ here in this area, and I think that will be a good range, like 29 pip range. So 29 pip range on UJ is good. And if we can come down, if we can come down, create some sort of a support and then came up, that should be good. So yeah, if we can come down, that should be good. Oh fuck, man. So I'm not looking for any buys here. I'm just putting the rectangles. That's it. This is all I'm doing now. This is all I'm doing now. And what I'm looking for here, I am looking for this to come down, create a support here. What the hell? Yeah, create a support here, push up, and yeah, that's it. Plan. This is the plan for UJ, and in that way, we will also get a bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. 4 hour candle has absolute no bottom wick. And one more thing, look at this candle. This candle closed with no wick at the bottom. And what happened on the next candle? Straight push up. So you have to understand this shit also. Like when candles close with no wick at the bottom, next candle, all for the next candle have to do is just to push up. GJ, no bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. No bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. And this candle is like, so yeah, man, why we have this shit no trade range? Because look at this. This is why this is no trade range. This is no trade range. And I think we will have like 20 pip trade today, definitely. Or if we can get a closure above this range, then I'm looking for like looking for trade in this area. And also let me see the key levels. Yesterday I put, all right, so we can reject from 2028. 2028 is a key level here. Oh wow, beautiful, man. We are also looking to close some partials at 2028. So 2028 is a key level, and on the above side we have key level at 20 20 34. This is In this area, we have a key level. So we can come up, create a whatever like top wick, or if we can get the closure below the range, I think we should be good. And just imagine about the person who took the trade below on the break of this candle low. Just imagine about that person, how he is feeling now. How he's feeling now. He is feeling not good, man. He is just feeling shame. Why he didn't why he didn't listen to me. Now he is feeling shame. So that is why I always say, man, hey, listen. Listen, just listen to me. And but people are like, man, they don't want to listen, and that is why they lose. So maybe I am oh oh. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Let me pick my charger. Actually, I'll go to pick my charger after 2 3 minutes. We have to look at, oh, beautiful, man. Look at this. If we get into this trade here, we should be in a drawdown of like 12 pips. We should be in a drawdown of 10, 12 pips. So yeah, like whatever I do, there is a reason for that stuff. I think we can also look for this EU trade. Yeah, we can also look for this EU trade. Yeah. So, man, to my best friend, one day all of us will fuck off. Let me see the gold. Let me see the GJ. GJ close bearish. Let me see the gold. Gold. Gold close absolute above this range. And we will miss our conversations of everything and nothing. Fuck, man. Everything and nothing. What is this? And the dreams we had, days, months, and years will pass until this contact becomes rare. This? Why this? Until these contacts becomes rare, one day our children. Oh man, he's planning for children. So one day our children will see our pictures and ask, "Who are these peoples?" And you will see, Hanoi, hey Hanoi. All right, so and we will smile with invisible tears. Fuck off! I'm not that weak. Yeah, man, people are too much weak now. People are extremely weak now. And because a heart is touched with a strong word, and you will say, it was them that I had the best days of my life with. Fuck off. When you will get children, then you will have the best days with your children. Believe me this. Believe me. When you will have children, you will have your best days with your own children. That's it. Yeah, that's it. If you don't understand this, then you are just a bullshit. Then you are just a bullshit. So we have we have two peoples, man. Why peoples are coming lesser and lesser? So looking at the gold, we have nothing. Looking at the gold, We have nothing. If we can break the low of this candle, man, we can even come down to this level because because oh man, actually, you know what? If we break the daily candle, if daily candle break its own low, we should be good to go down. We should be good to go down, man. But uh, we have nothing on gold for now, nothing on GJ, nothing on UJ, something on Euro USD, but we are in this range. We are in this range that is not looking good. Uh, that is not looking good. So other people's fuck off. You can lose money in trading and keep going, but if you lose your discipline, you're doomed. Man, S. Joseph Burns. He is best. He is best. यार अगर नेक्स्ट जो कैंडल है ना वो क्लोजर इसके ऊपर दे देना 1.09675 भाई इसके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा रेंज पड़ी है बहुत ज़्यादा रेंज पड़ी है इसके ऊपर सो यार नाज़म तेनों पता है कुछ मजबूरियां होंदियां ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਖਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਵਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਬਗੈਰਤ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਉਹ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ 9 ਨੂੰ 10 ਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰਥਡੇ 9 ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ 10 ਨੂੰ 10 ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ 9 ਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ 10 ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਹੁਣੇ यार मैं पहले स्टेटस अगर तेरे को जीबी व्हाट्सएप है ना तेन मेरी रहन दवी तस्वीर ला दो खैर मैंने शौक तेनू ਐਵੇਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਤਸਵੀਰ ਲਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਮੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਲਾਵਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ so yeah oh gold is pushing down gold is absolutely pushing down can we get a closure below the range this is the question that I have if we can get a closure below the range man then we should be good then we should be good if we can get a closure below the range if we don't get closure below the range so what no problem so what who cares man I don't care don't care at all man yeah I don't care I don't care at all so yeah guys wait a minute I'll be right back in 2 minutes let me pick my charger So yeah, man, I'm back. So by looking at this, no price action. We don't have any price action. GJ, what I said, man, we need a candle to come down to create a bottom wick. And UJ also pushing down. Can UJ come down to create a bottom wick? If it can come down, I think that should be good. Yeah, if it can come down, that should be good. ਹਾਂ ਬੱਚੇ, ਤੂੰ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਹੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ, ਤੇ ਅਗਰ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਠੰਡ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਵੀ ਬੜੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਚਾਚਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਯਾਰ ਕੋਈ ਬਿਜਲੀ ਵੇਖਣ ਆਇਆ। ਚਾਚਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਾਲੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਿਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜਾ ਆਖਿਆ, ਇਸ ਵਾਰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਮੈਂ। ਆਓ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸਾਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਸੀ। ਅੱਗੇ ਬੜੀ ਆਵਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਜਵਾਬ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੋਏ ਪਏ ਆ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਸਰ ਰਹਿ ਗਈ ਸੀ, ਹਨਾ। ਯਾਰ ਕਈ ਮਜਬੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ, ਸਕਲੈਨ ਅਹਿਮਦ ਵੜੈਚ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ, ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਮਜਬੂਰੀਆਂ 'ਚ ਨਾ, ਇੰਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਯਾਰ, ਇੰਨਾ ਤੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਯਾਰ। ਸਕਲੈਨ ਅਹਿਮਦ ਤੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਜਾਣਨਾ, ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਇੰਜ ਕਰੇ ਯਾਰ, ਬਟ ਤੂੰ ਅਗਰ ਇੰਜ ਕਰੇ ਤੇ ਯਾਰ ਚੰਗੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ। ਬਹਰਹਾਲ ਆਹੋ, ਸਮਝ ਜਾ। ਤਲਕ ਤੇ ਬਣੇਗਾ ਭੈਣ, ਇਹ ਬਾਤ ਤਲਕ ਮਾਨੀ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਹੈ ਭੈਣ ਚੋ। ਤੇ ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਆਖਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ, ਬਲਕਿ ਤੇਰਾ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਲਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਭੈਣ ਚੋ, ਥਾਈਲੈਂਡ ਦੀ ਕਿ ਤਲਕ ਬਣ ਜਾਏਗਾ। ਭੈਣ ਯਕਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਂ ਬਸ ਮਜਬੂਰੀ ਤੌਰ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਲਾਤਾ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਇਆ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਰਾਤੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਗਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਸੀ, ਫਿਲਮ ਵੇਖੀਏ, ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਸਮਝ ਆਣਾ। So yeah, man, I was talking with my friend, and Goldie. Man, Goldie is Goldie. So yeah, we have potential buys above this area, potential sells below this area. When I said this is no trade range, actually this could be the trade, but man, listen, if we don't have the problems in this area, if this is the clean range, man, then we know like 4 hour is bullish, so we have to fill this wick. On the 4 hour time frame, so I can go for the trade. But the problem, the problem, man, problem was still the same. We have no clean range, and one day I took a trade on gold. ਨਹੀਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ ਨਾਜ਼ਮ, ਜਿੰਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਬਣਾਤੀ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਯਾਰ ਭੈਣ ਚੋ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ 7-8 ਸਾਲ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਹੁਣ, ਫਿਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਯਾਰ, ਸਟੇਟਸ ਲਾਤਾ, ਚਲੋ ਕੁਛ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਬਾਹਰ। असल जो बाल इससे खुश नहीं होएगा ना मैं तो पैसे उधारे मांग रहा मैं ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੱਲਾ ਕਰਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ खुश होने की तोड़ा है ਉਹਨੂੰ ਹੁਣੇ 5000 ਸੈਂਡ ਕਰਾਂ खुश हो जाएगा यार चंगा होवे fuck off man I don't know like so yeah uh we have no setup here we have to wait for the 1 hour candle to close maybe we get a closure man this is still a risky buys like 10 pips 11 pips still risky buys but yeah man तेरा चाचा भी एवं ही गल्ला करके गया so so yeah man I think we have to wait for another 15 minutes so can we get a closure below the range this is the question that I have from the last 1 hour so yeah man today is a little tough for trading and believe me it is it is it is tough for trading mm. So looking at the gold yeah gold is rejecting mm. Yeah hmm yeah look at this why we have this line here let me adjust this on the resistance Why we have this line here? Because there was a reason. Why we have this line here? Because there was a reason. Because look at this. I had my support area here, and we reject from this area towards the upside. I have my resistance area here. We have rejected from the downside. नहीं नहीं तो नोमी ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਜਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਣਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੈਸੇ ਵੀ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਥੋੜੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਵਿਖਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਥੋੜਾ ਮੋਟੀਵੇਟ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੋਂ ਵੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਕਰੇ ਆਪਣੀ So yeah man, we have to wait for 8 more minutes. We have to wait. Mm, we have to wait. So what we have to do now, GJ? Oh fuck man, GJ is rejecting from this area. Oh shit. Didn't even look at this shit. That could be the target here. That could be the break even. But the problem is we still didn't get bottom week here. Didn't get a bottom week still yet. UJ is pushing up without any hesitation. So yeah man, we have to stick to the plan. Like if we change our plan after looking at this candle, then what? That will become our habit. So let me tell you one thing. Uh, so let me. I will tell you the effects of habits. So let me tell you the effect of habits. So so when we thought something, the outcome will be an action. When we take an action, that will become our habits. When we like when something become our habit, this is what the character that we have. And when we have character, that is our destiny. Our destiny is based on our character. Our character is based on our habits. Our habits are based on our actions. Our actions are based on our thoughts. So this whole thing starts from the thought, and then that thought become an action. That action become a habit. If our thought was this, for this candle to came down to create a bottom wick, but this candle has no bottom wick. So yeah, so if we that was our thought. And if we change our thought, After changing our thought, we will take an action. You know what? We will take an action, and that action will become our habit. So, do you want bad habits? Yeah, do you want bad habits? If you want bad habits, it's up to you, guys. It's up to you if you want bad habits. If you don't want bad habits, just don't change your plan. Because when you change your plan, actually you are changing your when you are changing your plan, you are changing your actions, you are changing your habits, you are changing your character, you are changing your destiny. In that way, at the end of the day, you will lose your character. And once someone said, when you lose your health, you lose nothing. When you lose your money, oh, when you lose your money, you lose nothing. When you lose your health, you lose something. And when you lose your character, you lose everything. Everything mean everything. You lose everything. So be careful to lose your everything. Be careful to lose your everything. So that was the look at this, man. That breakout, clean range, pushing up. Man, what the heck is this? If this candle had a top wick, man, I would bottom wick, retest this area, I would definitely go in this trade with like 7 pips stop loss and to man. Oh man. So yeah, no problem. No problem. Gold is still in this fucking range. Yeah. Gold is still in this fucking range, man. So, yes. Yes. Gold is in no trade range. UJ just crazy. 20, 11. Yeah, man, I'm not looking for UJ at all. So let me change this shit here. Yeah, I'm not looking for UJ at all, man. The way it is pushing up, absolute no trade here. This candle has no bottom wick, and man, yesterday I lost a trade because of the not top wick. I get into this trade and I lost that trade. Let me show you that trade. So when I see this candle, I was like, man, I have to get into this trade because that was a breakout. That was a breakout. Election से पहले बड़ा सियासी सान्या, fuck off. So that was the trade that I missed. And stop loss was like 13, 14 pips. Yeah, 13 or 13 point half. And then that 1 minute candle give the whole push. Give the whole push. 100 pips. Maybe I just like passed my whole funded challenge. Maybe. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Then I was like, man, I have to take this trade. How can I take this trade? Then I wait for a bullish candle because we have one, two, three, four. That was the if I took this trade on this candle, that was the fourth bearish candle. I was like, yeah, I need a candle that closed bearish bullish. I took the trade here. Volume was nothing. This candle break its own high because first of all this candle has no top wick, it just came down. As this candle flip, I close half, boom. As this candle close like this, I close another half, then my full stop loss hit. So yeah, but in the end I manage my risk very well, extremely well, very well. So look at this candle, man. Like it just tapped into this area. It just tapped into this area. All right. 1 hour candle close. It closed nothing. It closed like we have nothing on the charts. So do we have, I think today we have a clean day. Yeah, we have a clean day, man. No news, nothing. Yeah, we have a clean day, so all we have to do is to stick to the charts. And man, if we can get in, यार नाज़ा में बेस्ट ऑप्शन है असल च भैन ये वा की दसा यार तेन मेरी एक कज़न है ते ना एक कमेंट मैंने ना थोड़ा सैड ते होने दे option fuck off man so yeah we are waiting we are waiting still waiting we have a minor resistance area here that is just 7 pips away yeah just 7 pips away but I still believe like we can tap into this area that will be 20 pips trade that will be 20 pips trade yeah yeah so man I don't have any problem with the waiting but I will definitely take a trade today I will definitely go for a trade weekly x 100 GB fuck off ooh oh man now this is good weekly x like oh man oh wow yeah this is good 500,000 jasmine 7 दिन के लिए 475 बैरन और oh wow I like this packing now yeah I'll get like 100 GB instead of 50 GB oh man I'm feeling good uh let me yeah yeah from the next time I'll have like 100 GBF for every week, man. Then I think I should be good. Yeah. Yep. So let me save this message. More. Oh, If I reacted to this message, how can I